Alright, what's going on everybody? Ryan here from East to West Garage. Today we're going to be doing another install on the 2018 Toyota Tacoma, which is an SR5. It's the same one we've been having in the last couple of videos. So today's install consists of the Giddy Up throttle controller from Mid-Atlantic Off-Roading LLC. I had this on my last Tacoma too. These parts are pretty incredible. Super clean look. It does help a little bit with throttle response and performance settings, and then it's got a setting for eco mode too, and it just changes the throttle position so that way the more power or the more pressure you put onto the throttle, it adjusts for which mode you want to be set in. It's a pretty easy install. It consists of the controller, the plug-in adapter, the power module, and it goes right into the gas pedal. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we'll go through each one of the steps. They do have a pretty detailed instruction guide when you do purchase this, which is pretty convenient and super helpful if it's the first time you do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. Thanks. Alright, the first step is to actually unplug the original throttle plug-in, which is right up here. We're going to go ahead and get that unplugged now, and then start to install the new portion. Alright. It's unplugged. We have the adapter right here. Then we have the top portion, which plugs in right there. We can go ahead and get started putting in our power module. Which, as you can see on the new power module, it's got two ends. One side goes into the throttle, and one side goes into the original plug-in. There's a male adapter and a female adapter. The male adapter goes into the old plug, which is right here. Snaps right in. And then the female adapter goes into the top of the throttle. Make sure the connections are snapped in, popped in nicely. And there you have it. So Mid-Atlantic actually sends this power box with a couple of zip ties. It is completely up to you where you want to attach this to. In my last Tacoma, I actually took double stick tape and I taped the power module to the box right over here, so it was out of the way. This time around, I'm actually going to use the twist ties, and I'm going to tie them right off to these lines right back here. Trace back the cable. Go ahead and grab the actual position chip. Plug it in. And then we're actually going to go ahead and put the keys in the ignition just to make sure that this is actually working. And it is. So that means we have full connection points and everything is clean and ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get this finish installed. So Mid-Atlantic actually does send these out with a bit of double stick tape already on the back of it. I originally put my first one on in the wintertime and that did not hold, but since it's now spring, we're going to try it again. Make sure to clean the space that you plan on hooking it up first, so that way it goes on clean, precise, but that should hold up, and it looks great in that spot. It's out of the way. Here we go. Let's again make sure that it works with the keys in the ignition. Nice. So as I said before, there's a couple of different positions which can be easily changed by clicking the mode button. Eco, off, stock, F1 which is performance, F2 which is again performance, and F3 which is the final performance position. Why? I know the doors are ajar. So there you have it. There's all the positions, and the tuner is installed, or the throttle position module that's installed on the Tacoma. We're going to go ahead and start the truck up and just see the rev differences and go from there. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to start with stock. And we're going to roll right up through each one of these positions, and we're going to listen to the rev changes from inside of the truck. So this is stock at 2000. Sport mode 1.3 at 2000. This is position 2.3 at 2000. And lastly, we have 3.3 at 2000. And lastly, we have Eco at 2000. So on today's install on the Tacoma, we put together the Mid-Atlantic Off-Road Giddy Up throttle controller, which gave noticeable amounts of throttle response in the multiple positions, obtaining a goal of 2000 RPMs exceptionally quicker as you went through each, and then at a slower rate once we got to the Eco mode, which would promote greater fuel economy when you're applying the equal pressure through each one of the modes. So I really like this modification. I think a throttle position sensor throttle position controller is a necessary mod depending on what you're doing. I had one in both my manual 2017 and now I have one in my automatic 2018. I'm excited to see what it does on the interstate and how it deals with the different changes. In the manual, it changed the shift timing significantly, which was a challenge to get used to, but once I was used to it, it was a great mod to have. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Drop me a subscription and like this video, and we'll get some more coming soon. Appreciate your time, and thank you.